It was a routine evening, much like any other. My name is Mirna, a university student balancing academics and a part-time job as a delivery driver to make ends meet. Though unconventional for someone like me, I took pride in honest work, believing it to be a noble means to support my education. Night after night, the rhythm of my life felt predictable, until one extraordinary evening shattered that sense of normalcy. At precisely 10:30 p.m., I received an order to deliver pizza to a remote house located far beyond the city's outskirts. Despite an initial pang of unease, I dismissed the feeling, chalking it up to fatigue. The house, nestled within an ominous thicket of trees, stood in stark isolation. Its dim lighting and weathered exterior only amplified the eeriness. Steeling myself, I approached the door and knocked. A disheveled man, his eyes sunken with weariness, answered. Handing over the pizza, I noticed his hesitation. "Are you sure this is the correct address?" he asked. His doubt mirrored my own apprehension. After confirming the address, he reluctantly accepted the possibility, but remained visibly uneasy. Soon after, a composed woman and 2 children emerged, equally perplexed. None admitted to placing the order. Confused, yet determined to resolve the mystery, I called the number associated with the delivery. The raspy voice that answered sent chills down my spine. "I'm not upstairs with them. I'm in the basement. Leave the pizza at the door and come down." My blood ran cold, but the speakerphone's echo ensured the homeowner heard every word. His face turned ashen as he muttered, "This is absurd. No one lives in the basement." Yet his wife's insistence led him to investigate. Armed with a flashlight, he descended cautiously, despite my instincts urging me to flee. Compelled by a mix of duty and curiosity, I followed. The basement exuded neglect, old belongings, a musty stench, and a palpable sense of unease. At the door, its lock broken, the stench intensified. The beam of light revealed a grim sight, a makeshift dwelling with scrawled messages like, "I see you," and "I hear you." Suddenly, my phone rang again. The same sinister voice commanded, "You were supposed to leave the pizza and go." As the chilling words echoed, heavy footsteps thundered above. The tension escalated as we rushed upstairs to find the wife, trembling, pointing to the door. Her husband grabbed a kitchen knife and led the charge back to the basement. I followed, gripping the flashlight as a feeble weapon. Just as we neared, a gaunt, menacing man emerged, wielding a metal pipe. His twisted grin and haunting words, "I'll follow you forever," were directed at the wife, now paralyzed with fear. In the chaos that ensued, the husband lunged with the knife, while the intruder swung the pipe. Overcoming my fear, I struck the man with the flashlight, rendering him unconscious. Relief washed over the family as police arrived, taking the intruder into custody. Yet his parting words, "I'll find you again," left a chilling mark. From that night, I resolved never to accept deliveries outside the city. The harrowing ordeal reshaped my perspective, pushing me to seek safer work that values both my safety and aspirations.